Yeah.
Fives gaff.
Now listen, I had to send.
What are you saying?
I had to send Dinny away, man. He's been alright, man. Yeah. I've got Ansah down today. 1 second there, mate. Yeah, what do you want to talk about?
Rumour has it that you're a coward. You're avoiding playing teams with the fives. You don't want to play them.
It sounds like these teams ain't signed up to help them goals. I want the 3 points. If you ain't signed up to help them goals, your team doesn't mean anything to me. The instructions are simple. Sign up to help them goals.
We do what dons do, longest 90 anything. Okay, so as you know, we start every episode with a look at some of the answers to last week's question. Last week's question was Mitch in or Mitch out, and why? Firstly, we have Daniela Silva Vieira, 16 from Brazil. She says Mitch in because he's just a funny guy. Well, the Dons are coming to Brazil in August. Maybe you can let him know. Global. Rory Boy from Ballymoney in Northern Ireland says Mitch in because he is the GOAT. Global. Wee Roo, also from Northern Ireland, says Mitch out. No one has the authority to drop Big G.
Thank you, Weiroo, but it's not about me.
Global. Dylan Mountain from the Sunshine Coast in Australia. That sounds amazing. He says Mitch in, but off the pitch. Good club Seco. Shambles footballer. Not wrong. Global. Leandro Costa, big love from Portugal, Lisbon. Mitch out because he's too good for other players to keep up him. Wait, what? Global. Demetrius Wilson from North Shore in Hawaii says Mitch in as a manager, not a player for the fives. He's selfish at times and it shows. Great lad, but sign him as manager for the fives. Global. Crashback Ent showing love from Colombia, saying Mitch in. He's got such a heart and knows what's best for the club. Does he? Global. Daniel Morales from Seattle in the United States. Mitch in because he is the man. Global. SJ says Mitch out from Dagenham, East London. Local. James Harris says Mitch out, make Mad B the new manager. He's calling from New Cross and he's saying keep the Hennessy flowing. Local. Jude Richardson, Mitch out, not fit enough. And if he wants anything for the Dons, he has to agree. From Kingston, Jamaica. No accent, please. Global. This week's question. Where are you from? How old are you? And who is your favourite character at the Dons? Leave your comments below and we might just pick you for next week's episode. SEDONS to the world.
Dolby, Ansah, Scotty, Mon.
Wait. You said Ansah?
Yeah, Ansah.
He's not play fives.
Nah, he's in my budget, so I bought him.
Really, that's what you're saying.
I'm saying.
Big game, big plays.
Come on.
Scotty. You saying once. Too easy. You saying kids back.
Need to support.
You're not playing. Mitch, are you serious?
What's going on?
Kid's not playing.
Of course he is. You're playing, kid. Aye, kid, bro. Spreading lies.
Dole boss, what you saying?
Yeah, good. First game cancelled though. Let's sort the cook Seco out. You know what I mean? He's let us down again.
The king's right here. I sent him to Barca and now he's back. So don't worry, I'm going to send you away. Don't worry about it.
So you sent him to Barca. Where's Matrick?
So he can start.
That's poor. Bro, what do I need to do?
Don't worry, you're going to get your trip, bro. Don't worry about it.
Okay, don't film this stuff.
No nourishment, pure punishment. We want all the belts. Anything.
He's saying doctor in surgery.
Yeah, what's happening, man?
How's work?
Work is good, man. Work is good.
See you driving an ambulance through South East London the other day.
When the seagulls follow the trawler, it's because they think the sardines are going to be thrown into the sea. Thank you.
We're gonna show them a thing or two, innit?
Ruthless at the start, then you can have your party.
Bro, we party all the time.
Hey, I thought it was just rumours, you know?
Rumours are cheap.
Hey Mitch, what did you do to negotiate this?
Now listen.
How much?
Listen. Look, negotiations are hard, yeah. But I've got him in.
Is that why you sent Dino away?
Huh?
You sent Dino ain't got that.
Let's not talk about Dino right now. He's away. He's on a trip. I sent him away.
Got the cool love, innit? Debut things.
Hey, don't kill her. How does it feel to be with another killer today?
It feels beautiful. Been waiting for Ansah to come down.
Same.
Yeah, know what I mean? He's been giving it all the talk. He's here now.
How does it feel? You got Ansah at the fives. And he's in your kingdom.
Been asking him for months. I've been telling the Crook Secco for months. Finally, listen.
To be fair, I'm alright. He dragged me out though. I wanted to have a rest, but he said 2 weeks in Dubai, I can't rest no more.
Scotty, man, what are you looking at?
I'm looking at the One Football app. Any fixtures, any latest scores, could be Champions League, Football League, non-league. Go download it. Everyone's got it.
Now before we get cracking, I want to see if we can get 10,000 likes on this video. So just stop it, scroll down and like the video. Give the Dons what they want. Okay then, what's happening people? Welcome back to the SEDONS 5-a-side series for our 3rd league match. Now today's opponents is against a team called Total Development. They're an academy side, a very, very good side. And they have won all of their games, they're unbeaten. Mitch has pulled out the big guns for this one. He's got Dole Boss, Scotty, Doctor, the Cat, Mons and the Kid. And the debut for Ansah. Oh yeah, King of the Fives playing. The same gymnastics, but Mons has split their defence.
Ah, lucky goal. Shoot. Shut up.
We've got a Cat in goal.
Shoot. Well done, Cat.
Let's go. Hey Scotty, show why you're King of the Fives. Show why you're King of the Fives, Scotty.
Well done, Dick.
Yeah! Yeah! That's what you do.
And again.
I'll say it again. We've got a Cat in goal. I've got a mate called Scotty. He sells iPads.
Donny Jones, what you saying?
My people's out there doing what they do best, Chris. It's not about me. So we've started the stronger, to be honest, against a very good side. It's a great ball from Dole Boss out to Scotty. He's supposed to run a Mons.
Bring him to a man's game! Take him there! Hello, young lad!
Oh! So 6 minutes in, Dole Boss gives away possession.
They're Polish, though.
Reaction.
So as you can see, these geezers have brought down a few supporters of their own. What I can say about them, as I said before, they're an academy side. I think they're 18 to 20-year-olds, young, fit, skillful lads. And if we don't switch on properly, they'll switch us off. Now what we do love is the fact that this 5-a-side league here at Elton Goals is getting better and better each time. The standard has really risen, and we love that because that's what we want hard games every week and tough games. And as you can see, it's real end-to-end stuff, so it's enjoyable to watch for yous and for us. Anyway, here's Doc. He finds Scotty. He keeps possession so well, as he always does in tight areas. He spins away from his geezer, gets a free kick, he gives it to Dole Boss. He has a go. Big save.
And again, reaction, Dole. Reaction. Yeah! Love that. I know.
Hey Mitch, get me on the net. I'm ready, fam. Sup, dog. And yes, you are seeing right. Mitch has got Zach Ansah at the 5s. Look at this smooth ball just all the way over to Mons. Apparently the budget was blown on Ansah, and it's worth every penny. Cage football. Left shoulder. Now a rule in 5-a-side football is, as a keeper, you cannot handle the ball outside of your area. Dog on his left foot tries to find Ants, and the keeper picks it up before it goes in his area. So it's a spot kick for the Dons. So 12 minutes in, it's 3-2 to the opposition, and they're on their way again. It's Cat, big save. Now watch this from Scotty, so unselfish. It's 3-3. Yes! I left this one in. I had to. I don't need to make noise on the pitch, innit? I can dance on it. You can really see the quality coming out at the moment. Answering his small touches, right foot and left foot. How about this for a ball from Mons? Tries to find Scotty. Decent idea.
Mons, do the deepest, yeah? Do the deepest.
So Mitch just pulls off Scotty and throws on the Kid. This man's name's Dolby.
Hey, Dolby! Hey, Mons! Hey, Dolby, it's that left foot of yours!
So 16 minutes in, it's a very good game. The Dons find themselves on top again. That's a great opposition. It is end-to-end stuff. This Kid, he turns out, runs into trouble, gives it away to them. Are they going to punish us? Yeah. We're just cutting them open. Going 4 goals in 43 games. So Ansah should be playing in the championship. Oh! This one's for Scotty. Now we always got to be fair, we always leave it in when we do tricks and turns, so we're going to do the same for them. Mons, he sold you a CV here.
Oi, see you later. Good lad. It's all left. It's a shift and shoot. It's all left. It's all left. I can tell you what he's going to do. Reaction. I'll tell you what he's going to do.
Half time, 5-5.
Same with you. Young lads, it's a man's game, and these young lads have come hungry for it. They've come in the right way. But at the same time, we've got to look at it. We're the older players. We've got to be the aggressors. Let's hear what his team talks about. They have played well, but the goals that have gone in have been bare mistakes. Bare mistakes. Don't get me wrong, their keepers made loads of saves and stuff, but don't take away the fact that you're men. You're playing against young lads, you have to have that bit of aggression. At the end of the day, it's five-a-side. There's nothing wrong with a couple fouls in their half. Some of you ain't even talking. He's talking on the sideline, and so is Peter Martin, so am I. There's one or two players, though, we have a left foot just like you. One or two of them. And if they're good on their left-hand side, why are we showing them inside? These boys have been watching, and they're hungry. They are hungry to play you lot.
They joined the league to play the Dons.
Listen, they joined the league to play the Dons.
You see them screaming after every goal. We have to beat them. They joined the league to play the Dons.
If we haven't got the ball, make sure we're behind the man. Make sure we got a man, rather than we're just standing and watching the game.
Same Donny Jones, your thoughts on the first half?
The man feel the edit is going to be long. Hey, they're nuts, bro. They are nuts. These are a good team, very good team. It's good to see like, some young lads in it, proper skillful boys and that. So it'll be good still. But I'm thinking the Dons will do it. So 5-all at the half, second half begins, and it's all them. It's the cat. No, it's not, it's Dobes. No, it's not, it's Hans. Have you ever sent an email to the wrong address? It looks like that.
Well done there.
So 6-5 to the Dons, lovely lofted ball from Ansah, decent touch from Dobes to tell you what, he's beating him for pace. Is that a go? Did you smell that? Mistake.
The same one.
Can't go. So another mistake, well read from Scotty. He picks out the right pass to a man that's got 44 and 43.
Well done!
That darn left.
Keep it down! Hands, punish every mistake. That's how you teach young lads. Punish every mistake. He loses it, you punish him.
Now sometimes I've got to leave things in for any young lads watching the game. In a second you're about to see Zach Ansah lose possession of the ball. But I want you to watch his reaction. A big player like him, ex-pro, still gives 100% even in a five-a-side. He's giving away the ball there, but watch his reaction. He sprints back, stops them from scoring a goal, maintains possession, drops a little shoulder, gives it away. 44 and 43. Ryan Dolbos is a goalkeeper's nightmare. I told you, Mitch, I'm gonna take it serious. 40 minutes left, we're up by 3. Should I say 2? Now against a side like this, we cannot afford to get complacent because they will punish us. We've gone from 8-5 to 8-7. So we've gone from Mons to Scotty. It's come back to Mons, who's taking this young lad to the cage. He almost converts. Some things don't need commentary.
Manage the game! Good crossing! No! Is that Ryan Giggs? Is that Ryan Giggs? He does that. He doesn't have much skill. Dolby, well played, brother.
Energy.
Credit where credit's due. Left-footed young lad. I've seen Dolby do it. So it's one of them games, it's back and forth, it's two good sides, both hungry to win. So we've got to give credit to them for really giving 100%. It's hustling going on from Zach Ansah, keeper collects it. But the reason why I always stay composed when we play five-a-side is because we've got a man called Scotty. He's the king of it.
Well done.
So back in front at 10-9, all the Dons have got to do now is just keep possession of the ball. Don't do anything silly. Make sure we track our men and hopefully pull one out the bag. Big game, big goal. It's a mouse trap. Counter attack from the Dons, it's Mons, and it's Ansah. What's up, Dan? It's cage football.
Hold the base up. Come on. Forward. Well done, boy. Well
So as you can see, both teams really battling this healthy competition, and Scotty reminds him he's still selling sandwiches. So with 2 minutes left on the clock, surely the Dons have done enough to see this one out. They just can't afford to concede. Ansah through on goal, gets an opportunity. Big save from the keeper. It's falling down to these young lads. I'll tell you what, he's through on goal.
Play it! Play it! Come on! Hey! Keep your heads now, hey!
So with a minute to spare, the young lads are still fighting to get their equaliser. We can see why they're top of the league.
Well done! Well done!
And there you have it, the final whistle goes. Our final score is SEDONS 11, A1G 10. A1G received their first loss of the league table. Let's have a butchers. So as you can see, the Dons are sitting in third position at the moment with 3 games played, 2 wins and 1 loss. You can see how good the standard is down here at Eltham Goals. Make sure you sign up. Thank you to everyone who's locking in and supporting the movement. Remember, we are on the road to 100,000 subscribers, so take the time out to subscribe. We'll see you this Sunday for 11s and next week for more 5s.
These young boys showed up, bro. They're bad. They're a good side, boys. You're a good freaking side. Well done, boys.
A1G.
You know that game always came up.
But this is what we want. We want the 5s to be tough. We want the 11s to be tough. We want it to be tough. These boys came up and they showed that they can play football, bro. And you have to respect them for that. But our boys pulled it out of the bag. We needed that 3 points and we got it.
Latest news, Freddie, that's his back from his ACL.
Get the guy on camera, yeah, because they're young lads, innit, but they were very good. Hey, Reese, come. Say again. Hey, come and tell them about your team, innit? That was really good, man. You lot are really good, man. Just tell me a little about what you do, innit?
Yeah, we basically run a college program for 16 to 18-year-olds, and we just try and help develop them. 2 of the boys today are shortly possibly going in trial at Oxford United, and we've got trials coming up at Southend for a few of them. So we educate them full time, and it's not just that. We've got some boys that have been involved in gangs and stuff like that. So it's just about giving them life skills also. But yeah, great game today, man. Enjoyed it. Enjoyed it. Good to see Big G again, man.
But Chris, you want to play the Dons? You play the Dons.
And they never win.
We've got 11v11, man. Come on.
Hey, do you know what the maddest thing is? That could have so easily been a draw and it wouldn't have been an unfair result.
Right, I've got a new thing that I want to add to the 5s. I'm going to answer your questions, no matter what they are. It's called Ask Mitch. You ask me the question, and the best 3 questions I'll answer for you.
Anything. We do what Dons do, longest 90. Anything.